Growing up, I've always believed that your life will be set if you follow the conventional route. You know, the typical be a good student, get into a top university, get a good stable job, etc. You see, this is the picture I took before my first day working full-time at a corporate company. So why did I decide to work for a corporate company to begin with? The answer is simple, because I believed that climbing the corporate ladder was safe, and I believed that, the only way to make money is to work for a big company. And I believed once again that it's not possible and it's not realistic to travel and work at the same time. And it wasn't until this year that I realized that these beliefs that I had are what they call the limiting beliefs. And they are essentially the thoughts and opinions that's in my head and the stories that I've been telling myself that's been keeping me from becoming who I really want to be and doing what I really want to do and being where I really want to be. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys what exactly are these limiting beliefs that I was talking about and how I overcame them. And I'm also going to share a little bit about my personal stories, and by sharing them on this video, I'm really hoping that they can resonate with some of you guys and inspire you to maybe start identifying your own personal limiting beliefs and help you start implementing changes in your life. Okay, so let's talk about the first limiting belief. So the first limiting belief that I had, and I believe that a lot of you guys might have as well, and is that I don't have the skills to work online. So before I became a social media manager, I was working in a bank, okay? So when I decided to leave my corporate job and look for jobs online, I was literally starting from zero. I had no idea how marketing works. I didn't even know what a Facebook business manager was, and I had no clue how to use any of those Adobe software or analytic softwares or scheduling tools. Nothing. I was starting from scratch. I didn't know anything. Zero clue. And if this is you right now and you're trying to get out of your 9-to-5 grind and you don't have any online skills or you don't know where to start, I feel you, because I was there. And the key is to recognize that it's okay to start from zero, and it's okay to not have any skills now, but it's not okay to let that limiting belief to stop you from acquiring new skills. The only reason that I'm here doing what I'm doing today is because I stopped letting this limiting belief define me, and I refused to accept the fact that I don't know anything. And what did I do? I enrolled in a really expensive digital marketing program while I was working full-time at the bank. And I worked my ass off to learn all the necessary skills that I need to become a social media manager. What I want to say is, just because you don't have the skills to earn money online right now doesn't mean that you're gonna stay that way. How? Start investing your time, money, and energy into developing these skills. For example, if you want to become a freelance social media manager, let's say, then maybe buy a course or hiring a mentor or a coach to teach you about digital marketing. If you want to become a web designer, then buy a course that teach you how to do web design. Nowadays, knowledge is so accessible. You don't necessarily need to go to a classroom to learn. You can learn anything and just about everything in the comfort of your own home. Investing in yourself comes in so many shapes and forms, but the most important thing is that you keep learning until you get the skills you need. The next limiting belief that a lot of you guys might have, including myself, and that is, I don't have money to buy a course, or I don't have money to invest in a coach. Okay, ask yourself this. Do you really just don't have money, or you would rather spend that money somewhere else? Because these are two different things. If you're really just broke and you don't have a single dime in your pocket, then sure, by all means, consume as much as free content you could from YouTube, podcasts, or books. I mean, it might take longer to get to the result that you want, but it's better than doing nothing. However, if you don't want to spend that money because you would rather spend that money on buying a newest iPhone or like a Gucci bag or whatever it is that you want to buy instead of investing into yourself, then I suggest you to get your mindset straight. Stop seeing investing in yourself as an expense, but rather seeing it as an investment that will give you a greater return in the near future. So, investing in yourself is like doing a business. You need to have an input in order to have an output. You need to have an investment in order to have a return. Guys, start shifting your mindset, okay? Shift your employee mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, if you keep thinking like an employee, then forever you'll be working for somebody else. But the moment you start thinking like a business owner, then that's when you realize how important it is to start investing in yourself. Remember that digital marketing program that I was talking about earlier? I paid like $2,000 for that program, and it was like a 4-month program with lots of homework and projects. Sure, it was a lot of money up front at that time, and it was a lot of time commitment and effort, but I didn't see it as an expense. I saw it as an investment. And guess what? I landed my first social media job at an agency right after, and I made everything back first month working in that agency. And I'm continue making money using the skills that I learned from that program. So yeah, start seeing it differently, start shifting your mindset, guys. So another thing that I want to add to this is I used to think that the concept of the rich gets richer was complete bullshit. I didn't believe in it. But until recently, I started tapping into having my own business and the whole entrepreneurial journey. I realized that there's certain truth to that concept. And the reason being is that I started to see how important it is to invest your money back into your business, and that allows you to have access to more things, to higher level things, to higher level thinking, to have higher level education, and to higher level networks. So always invest in yourself because your future depends on it. The next limiting belief that I had was making money online is hard and I will never be successful. The thing about this particular limiting belief is that it's partially true. As painful as it sounds, it is partially true, and I'm not gonna deny the fact that it does take a lot of hard work and patience to build a successful online business. However, on the other hand, I would argue that working in a 9-to-5 job isn't exactly easier. You see, you gotta wake up every day at the crack of the dawn and show up 9 o'clock every single day and work for 8 hours straight next to people that you probably don't even like. And for what? Like a 1 or 2% salary increase every year? So yeah, all I'm saying is even though it's hard to make money online, it takes a lot of patience, a lot of hard work, a lot of capital, and the list goes on. But the reward on the other end is far greater than any other 9-to-5 job that you're gonna get out of. Even though making money online it's hard, but you will never know if you never try it. You will never know if you never take action. So stop thinking about that you're gonna start a business online and stop thinking about you're gonna be a freelancer and live that digital nomad life. Start by taking action, because if you don't take action, if you sit there every single day like a potato, then you will never be successful. Last but not least, I cannot afford to become a digital nomad. I don't have money to travel. I don't have enough money to buy a plane ticket. I don't have money to live in a nice villa. You're not alone if that's your limiting belief, because for the longest time, I thought I need to be a successful 6-7-figure business owner in order to live that digital nomad lifestyle where I, move to Bali and live in an expensive bamboo villa. And until I get to that point, I'm just gonna have to suck it up and work my ass off in a cubicle for a big corporate company until I save up enough money to start a business, and then I can finally start traveling again, yada, yada, yada. The truth is there's so many countries that are super affordable to live in, and you certainly do not need to be a 6-7-figure business owner to move there. To name a few, they are Thailand, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Colombia, and the list goes on. Just to give you an example, I recently did a video that talks about the cost of living on the Gili Island. And if you watched that video, by the way, it's here if you haven't watched it, I talked about how much it costs to live on this island. And the truth is it only cost me a little bit over $1,000. That includes everything, including food, accommodation, absolutely everything. But let's say if you're living in a smaller place and you're cooking your own food every single day, I'd say you probably need like $500 to $600 a month to live here comfortably as a digital nomad. So all I wanted to say is you really don't need to be super rich to live that digital nomad life. All you have to do is just to find the right place and find an online job or an online jobs that pay you more than what you spend. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Sometimes I like to sprinkle a little tough love in my videos, and they're all in good intentions, you know? And I really hope that this video can inspire you to start recognizing some limiting beliefs and start making changes in your life.